Have you ever wondered why the ordinary things around you exist the way they do? Like a clock's hand circling, or your own reflection in a mirror? We encounter these things every day, but rarely pause to question their nature. Our brains are wired for efficiency. Once something feels familiar, we stop analyzing it. But what if we started asking why about the mundane? We'd uncover a hidden world of science, history, and psychology woven into daily life. The ordinary is anything but. It's a treasure trove of mysteries waiting to be solved. Today, we'll discover 25 things you never questioned but probably should have. We'll peel back the layers of the commonplace to reveal the bizarre reasons things are the way they are. By the end, you might see everyday life with a whole new sense of wonder. Ready? Let's begin. Why do we close our eyes when we sneeze? It's an involuntary reflex. Your brain signals your eyelids to protect your eyes. Why does your smartphone get warm while charging? Some electrical energy is always lost as heat. Why do clock hands move clockwise? Ancient sundials in the northern hemisphere cast shadows that move that way. Do mirrors really reverse left and right? No, they reverse front and back, but our brains interpret it as left and right. Why does a question mark make us curious? It signals incomplete information, triggering our urge to seek answers. Why do we forget why we entered a room? It's the doorway effect. Our brains create event boundaries at thresholds. Why do we yawn when others do? Contagious yawning is linked to empathy and social bonding. Why do onions make us cry? Cutting them releases a chemical irritant, and our eyes produce tears to wash it away. Why is the sky blue? Ray-light scattering makes the atmosphere scatter blue wavelengths of sunlight more than red. Why does popcorn pop? Heat turns water inside the kernel to steam, building pressure until the hull bursts. Why are fingerprints unique? Random pressures and environmental factors shape each person's ridges in the womb. Why do we dream? Theories suggest it's for memory, emotion processing, or practicing responses, but no one knows for sure. Why do magnets attract metal without touching? Their magnetic fields draw in ferromagnetic materials like iron. Why does ice float? Its crystalline structure is less dense than liquid water. Why do we stop questioning things? Our brains create mental models to automate understanding and save energy. Why do we get goosebumps? It's a leftover reflex from our ancestors. Tiny muscles contract to trap heat. Why do we hiccup? It's an involuntary spasm of the diaphragm followed by a quick closure of the vocal cords. Why do cats purr? They purr to communicate, soothe themselves, and even promote healing. Why do we get brain freeze? Rapid cooling of your mouth's roof causes blood vessels to constrict and then dilate, triggering pain. Why do leaves change color in autumn? As chlorophyll fades, hidden yellow and orange pigments are revealed. Why do we have eyebrows? They channel sweat and debris away from our eyes and help express emotion. Why do we laugh? Laughter signals social connection and relieves stress by releasing endorphins. Why do we get déjà vu? It may be a brain glitch. New experiences are briefly stored as long-term memories. Why do we dream in color or black and white? Most dream in color, but memory and media exposure can affect recall. Why do we crave certain foods? Cravings can be driven by brain chemistry or signal nutritional needs. Our bodies are always communicating with us. And there you have it. 25 glimpses behind the curtain of the everyday. From physics in your pocket to evolutionary echoes in your body, the world is layered with hidden explanations. The mundane is a myth. Everything has a story. The key is to keep looking closer and never stop being curious. Now, what's one everyday thing you've always wondered about but never found the answer to? Share it in the comments below. Your questions could inspire our next discovery. Thanks for watching and for your curiosity.